Right, let's head over down here. This is the next colony for inspections. That should be okay. Let's go and have a quick dirty look at swarm 2. See what they've got in them. I'm just going to pump you down, so I think they're going to be dead. No, saying that there's a whole bunch of bees. Okay, let's do that one properly in a minute. Right. Okay. Right, GoPro at the ready. Can we see okay? Let's have a quick visual. Yeah, that's a good angle. Move you over just a slight bit. Cute shopping stand. And again. Right, let's edit this out. Right, okay. Looking good. Right, smoker at the ready. Right, so we should see in theory. Again, I can't remember where I marked her last time. Get better with notes next year. Well, you used to do quite well with notes. Right, we have lots of bees. Hey curlies. Right. They all look okay, don't they? Yeah, we did mark her last time, so I remember she walked down the side of the frame. Again, looking good. Oh, play cups. Well, actually, they're in the middle, which signifies supersedure. Nothing in them. They are empty, so potentially, girlie, you're going to get replaced by your own bees. So supersedure cups normally in the middle of a frame. Swarm cells generally around the edge and the bottom. But she was actually grown from an egg, so I'm kind of surprised that they've got supersedure cells in there. Again, that one looks pretty good. Maybe it's a space thing, but then it would be swarm cells if it was a space thing. That looks pretty good. Again, other side. Pretty good. Biscuit coloured brood. Lovely. Doubt that she's gone anywhere because there are way too many bees in here. Nice quantity of bees in here. Unless when I marked her, they'd say that I didn't like her. But there are eggs in that bottom section over there, and we've got sea-shaped larvae in here, so I think it might actually be a space thing. As I said, spacing, space means swarm. Now we are missing a couple of frames. This is actually a 6-frame uke, I think, or a 5-frame uke. And you see where that little one frame should be? We seem to have a little bit of stores. I mean, they are doing really well. They're on 4 frames and they're doing well. I think what I might do is just grab another deep box and move into the next deep box and give them a couple of, not brilliant frames next to it, but I'll give them a couple of frames to look into. Right, we'll just cover this back up temporarily. Let's quickly move on to the next colony to see what delight that has for us. Now, given this was quite a big swarm when I stuck it in the box, I kind of expected more, but there wasn't really that much in there, and I thought they might have just have given up, but there are kind of signs of them wanting to stay. There's a bunch on the lid still. Hey girlies. And these frames weren't in at all good condition. Really hasn't helped them in their start to life. Let's see what we've got here. And it's just they're sticking stores in that a little bit, but not really anything great. So the comb was probably ropey. I mean, they're building wax, or trying to. I mean, there's the C-shaped brood in there. No, there's a butt ton of eggs in each. There's tons of eggs in each one. So I'm going for a laying worker. I'm probably not going to make it. Probably not going to make it that far. Yeah, I mean, you can see in those cells there are like tons of eggs, like 20 or 30. So certainly laying worker, not virgin queen. Virgin queen, you might see a couple in each one. I'd go with the fact that these girlies are quenless. I mean, they built a play cup there. There's nothing in it. They're kind of viable eggs to put in it. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of, you can see actually little eggs just there. So not viable. And that begs the question, the colony that we were just looking at, do I put them in this box and just bin off these old frames and then move the whole thing to the other end? That's probably the idea really, isn't it? And this lot aren't really doing anything much. These frames look like old, but not too bad. Okay, let's go with that then. So let's move. Get a bit of a wider perspective. So the colony that we were just looking at is over there. And so this colony that's here, this is kind of the one that's not doing very well. So I'm going to move this box over to there, and then any returning bees to here can then just, well, give in really, and they're going to have to just come with that one. And then that one over there has a viable queen in it and all of their colony, so I'll just let them kind of be, and they'll merge together quite well, and then we'll be able to replace this. So let me just set everything back up over here. It's good. Right, so let's move everything to this end then. That's quite heavy. Right, floor at the bottom. Only box there, neatly straight. Right, let's take out take out all the frames they're not on. Right, let's grab these bees from here. I'm going to put these bees right at the very back. Very okay, so good. Let's tear down these play cups. chuck kind of one vaguely good frame in there as well. Boiling down more frames, so some better frames to go in it. So let's chuck that one in there. Right, check the next one. Oh, there's Queenie. Middle of the frame. She's here. Bottom of the frame, just there, marked. Lovely. My only concern was that she'd be left in the box, so when I shake the box off then it will get a bit messy, but that's okay. Right, so we know where she is. Right. I'm not going to commit you guys to have that weird bit of comb, so that's going to get the chop. It's going to get a big knife. If I can find a big knife. Right, sorry guys. This is not permitted. Just trying to attach that. I'll what to do with that in a minute. This is a bit not permitted either. This comes from having bigger frame spacing than you should, i.e. not enough frames in the box. I'm going to get this nice messed up comb. So if I can drop that in there, try and tidy it up just a little bit where possible. Okay, and this is the other colony I'm going to kind of put next to it. And I'm going to tidy up this end. It's got comb on it as well. There we go. From the lesser of many evils. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Really be 10 in there, but I'm not really okay. The rest of that's going to all get melted. A bunch of bees in here still. Bash them out. 3, 2, 1. And that was most of them. There's a few left. Right, let's just leave this over here for a minute. So what we should do is get our returning bees that are kind of all over there. They should all just migrate across. If they were looking after anything. Just chuck that down there so it's not lying around. Right, so that's merging the random bees from colony swarm 2 in with the split bees from winter 1. Okay, let's chuck the lid on and we'll kind of move on. Lid, please. Oh. Forgetting that there'll also be bees in the lid. Come on, girlies. Okay, that should clear out shortly. Right, let's chuck a lid on and move on. Right, that was good.